Where's the precious doctor now? He's been gone for flipping hours. That's where he is.
You are compatible.
Compatible for what?
Well, they called him the... They called him the...
Oh my God, he is drunk.
Bananas are good.
Oh my God, he had a banana in the first season, the couple episodes in the first season with the this same episode with the but not the same episode, the same episode that was ran by this guy. The empty child episode. Oh shit, he was pretending.
Multigrade anti-oil. If it moves, it doesn't.
How about all the other ones?
Right, you two, that's enough lying about.
Oh shit, what's happening?
Many things about this are not good. Message from one of your little friends. Anything interesting?
It's her calling from 30 when she's 37 years old.
They must have found the right time window. Now it's time to send in the troops. And this time they're bringing back her head.
She's supposed to be 37 here.
I've come to warn you that they'll be here in 5 years.
Okay, 5 years, never mind.
Sometime after your
So she's
37th birthday.
32.
He'll be there when you need him. That's the way it's got to be.
Why can't he make his promises in person?
The monsters and the doctor. It seems you cannot have one without the other. One may tolerate a world of demons for the sake of an angel.
Oh shit. Chills with that line.
Rose!
Why couldn't the doctor go?
The time window was 37.
So this is his world.
You now, you promised. The clock on the mantle is broken.
That's my
It is
voice.
time.
Rose, come
This is
on, we
really
gotta go.
good.
There's a problem.
I'm getting chills right now.
Very afraid.
But I don't have anything
But
to
you
say.
know
I'm
it.
just
No,
like in.
don't we, Rose?
I got like this episode is like really good for me right now. I love like what's happening. I love the acting. I love the story. I just love old timey time periods mixed with Doctor Who. Hey, now we're here. Even though it's hard to follow a little bit, it's still really cool. Time to go.
You found it then?
How are you gonna get in there?
I was coming, they blocked it off.
Where are we going?
The teleport has limited range.
I shall not be going with you today. I have seen your world, and I have no desire to set foot there again.
We do not require your feet.
Oh shit. Oh, they're gonna straight up behead her here?
You are merely the nightmare of my childhood. The monster from under my bed. And if my nightmare can return to plague me, then rest assured, so will yours.
Woo, good line. Is he coming in riding the horse? And where's the music coming from? Ooh, shit. My man.
Oh, this is my lover, the King of France.
Yeah? Well, I'm the Lord of Time.
Wait. He's stuck.
What happened? Where did the time window go? How's he gonna get back?
Wait, he's stuck. Holy shit. Oh man, I love this episode. I'm sorry, I don't know what, like this episode is fucking, it might not even be that good, but I'm like in love with it right now.
It's over. Accept
Got several
that.
questions, but like I love the direction of this episode.
Winding you up.
So because he broke the time thing, he couldn't think of another way, so him breaking the connection is the only way that he can do it. Is that what just happened? So because they can't get back, they have no purpose. Wow. That is very, very cool.
In saving me, you trapped yourself. Did you know that would happen?
Pretty much.
Yet still you came.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Catch me doing that again.
Stuck on the slow path for me.
Yeah, the slow path. Here's to the slow path.
It's a pity. I think would have enjoyed the slow path.
Well, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, aren't you?
The fireplace from your bedroom.
What is... Okay.
When did you do this?
Many years ago.
It was offline when the mirror broke. That's what saved it.
Whew.
But
That's a cool explanation.
Link is basically physical, and it's still physically here.
Have to move it again?
Wish me luck.
No.
I said no?
Am I going somewhere?
Go to the window. Pick a star. Any star.
No way. Is he really gonna do this for her?
You there, Annette?
What's gonna happen? Wait, what the hell? Why? What? Why?
She said you never looked a day older. So many years since I saw you last, but not a day of it on your face. She spoke of you many times.
Do you think you left her?
Often wished you'd visit again.
This her?
And there she goes. Leaving Versailles for the last time.
She died.
Only 43 when she died. Too young.
Why did she die?
Too young.
Does she think you left her behind, man?
TARDIS can close down the time windows now the droids have gone.
Oh, that's gotta be a reason.
Any more trouble?
The rest of this place, man, where else could you go? We've only ever seen this room. I don't even know where you guys sleep.
My days grow shorter now, and I am so very weak. Godspeed, my lonely angel.
Oh, that sucks, man. Could he not visit her in the TARDIS? Like, is that not possible? Wait, what? What's the name of the ship? Wait, what? I don't even know what that means. That was the name of the ship, though. Okay. I love that episode, honestly. Like, I love that episode. And it's by far my favorite episode of the season. And it might be my favorite episode of the series so far, honestly. Might be my first 10. I'm not sure. It's either a high 9 or a 10. I'm not really sure right now. But, like, just because the reason I'm not going, like, I'm debating the 10 is because I don't understand the ending. And that's just me being a moron. But, yeah, I mean, this episode had everything I wanted it to have. Good acting, or great acting, mystery, sadness, comedy. Had everything. Made me love the Doctor. Like, I actually love David Tennant as a Doctor. Seeing that emotion come from him. Seeing him sacrifice himself for her. I loved it. I mean, I thought it was really good. But let's go through the episode. Kind of see if we can answer some things for me. So we stumble upon a ship. In the ship, we see this little girl. I mean, we go around. We're trying to see these connections. We find a fireplace. In the fireplace, we see this little girl. We talk to the girl. We come through the thing. We see this mystery happening when, like, the clock stops moving and the Doctor's looking around, and it could have been a little bit creepy, you know, a grown-ass man and a little girl. It could have been very creepy, but the creep factor goes away because, you know, it's the Doctor, and you understand that he's here for a reason. Then when he notices the clock, and then this thing actually scared me. It's scanning her brain and all that. Then we go back. It's this really cool design of, like, these creatures here, like really, really cool design. And I'm not, did we ever find a Clockwork Man? Is that what they call this race? Clockwork Man? So essentially they're like the repair people of the ship, right? They're supposed to repair the ship. They work for the ship, and they had to kill people to make the ship keep going. Somehow they connected the human organs to the ship. Yeah, then we go back. She's here. For some reason, she reminded me of the girl from Chuck a little bit, just in her look right here. Looks like Sarah from Chuck. But yeah, I thought she was a great actress. I thought the connection she had. I mean, so ever since she was a little girl, so Sophia Myles is the actress. Ever since she was a little girl, she was in love with the doctor, the man who she felt saved her. Then we go back and forth. We find out the organs thing, that the clockwork people made organs or used the organs to make the ship run. There's a random horse that stumbled upon in here for some reason. We find out that there's a connection between like outside of like a courtyard where I guess a horse must have stumbled upon in here. Which I mean that was very random, but it's fine. We go here, we start to see all this. Pretty cool fighting things. I love the monsters or these actual designs of the people. If we can get to a picture of them. I love their design because the way that they were talking and the way that they moved, it was robotic, but the way that they talked was really, really cool. It was robotic, but it was menacing in a way, which I really, really liked. For some reason, it got to me. I don't know. We go back, and I love seeing hints of jealousy from Rose. Very small hints, but like I like subtle hints of like jealousy where you can tell it hurts her that the doctor clearly had feelings for another girl. Same thing with the episode we had before. Then they have their whole moment. Like this scene was crazy. How did she do this? When he's done this in the past, have people just never decided to go through the door? You know what I mean? Like she went through the door, walked in to see his life. Which is really, really cool. Then they were saying here compatible. So are they saying that some of Rose's parts are compatible with something they could fix on the ship? I'm guessing. I like the pretend drunk doctor. I like that he pretending to be drunk, then he's able to fight, like trick them, put some oil on them. Then I guess they find there's one he couldn't close. I thought the answer of them not being able to not closing the portal was awesome, right? I thought that was a really cool answer of like, oh, we can't, there's one still over there. We can't close it. It won't let us close it because there's one still over there. I thought that was really cool. I didn't understand this part, why Rose was here, but why the doctor couldn't. Could the doctor not come because of an emotional part? Like he personally couldn't do it because emotionally he wasn't like, he couldn't do it? Or was there more to it that I just missed? Or did he send Rose because he was busy fixing the thing and he didn't want to waste any time? I thought this was all amazing. There's a dialogue, her going on the ship, her hearing the screams, this all emotional punch hit me. All of it right here was great. I loved it. I thought this was all really, really well executed. I liked how she said she didn't have any fear. She did all this stuff. And then the CGI of the doctor going through the thing was not great. I mean, what can you expect? The year, it doesn't look great, but it's fine. I love the actual act of what he was doing, even though how it looked wasn't great. Let's see. Fights the machines. I even like their answer of the way that why they stopped working, because there's no way back. If there's no way back, they have no more purpose. Their purpose is to fix the ship and get the ship to a certain place. If they can't get back to the ship, there's no purpose for them, and they broke. Thought that was really cool. I liked how she was talking about how she had moved the fireplace a long time ago, and I like the explanation of like, oh, when she moved it severed the connection, but maybe, and then he's able to fix it and he can get back. And I liked how happy he was, and I liked how happy he was. I liked how happy she was to go show her the stars. And then when he comes back, which I don't even understand. I don't understand this, right? Because this happened two or three times in this episode where he would go through the thing and it would take him to a different time period, like a different time in her life. Why? I didn't understand that. Like, I thought it was like different places, like a mirror here, a door there. They would take you to different parts of her life, but it's the same fireplace. Why did the same fireplace 3 times take him to a different location in her life, or a different year? I didn't fully understand that, but that could just be me. I could just be missing something. And then she died. But when the King Louis guy said that you just missed her, I didn't think it was she died. I thought she left. And I thought that it was just like that she just always thought he never came back for her. And that's deep as fuck. Like, you literally go and you see her run to the window and she's super happy. And then he just never comes back. For years. He was 37. And she died at 43. So 6 years later. Damn. Damn. And then we see the casket. The casket was that was something, man. The casket was something. That's crazy. And then we go back. We go to the ship. Rose's look. The letter. And then we got the ending. I didn't understand this part, though. So you guys are really going to have to explain it to me. Because why? Why is it that the ship is named after her? What did I miss here? Because we were asking the question why about her being compatible. Why is it her brain? But for some, and even the doctor, when he came in drunk, he was like, oh, he said like he doesn't even know. But her name's on the ship. Why? You guys are really gonna have to help me with that one, guys. But yeah, man, I love this episode a lot. So I'm gonna honestly, I'm thinking right now of which episode. Like, there are several episodes that I've really, really loved in the series, but a part of me feels like this is probably the best one, just because of all the emotional punches that it hit, all the comedy mix, the mystery mix, everything, the acting, it all just worked for me. So it's definitely top 3. I can't think right now which episode might be better. Like, you guys know I love episode 3 from season 1. I love the empty child and the Dr. Dances episode. I liked a couple other episodes, like the season finale of season 1. So it's up there. But this episode for me, the monsters, I really enjoyed the villains. I don't know. I just really like this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full reaction. You can get the full reaction for this episode for $1 over there on Patreon. $1 gets you every episode on the day that it drops on YouTube. Full reaction, uncut, unedited, over there on Patreon. And yeah, you can get episodes early. Hopefully you guys enjoy my reaction. But I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to talk to you guys later.